So what if your guardian angel decided to teach you a lesson about success by swiping your life with someone else's life? Well, the film Good Fortune, directed by Aziz Ansari, takes that wild idea and turns it into a sharp, funny, surprisingly tender story about purpose and what having it all really means. So Keanu Reeves, he plays Gabriel, an angel on assignment in Los Angeles whose day job is preventing people from texting and driving, literally. Now, Aziz Ansari, he steps in as Arj, a struggling gig worker with a film degree and big dreams, but no stable income or footing. Then you have Seth Rogen as Jeff, a tech investor who seems to have every advantage, and Keke Palmer's Elena grounds the story as a woman fighting to unionize her workplace and live her values. And of course, you have Sandra Oh, who rounds out the cast as Martha, Gabriel's boss, keeping Heaven's paperwork in order. Now, the film opens with Gabriel saving distracted drivers, a sly public service announcement, if you will, wrapped in comedy. It's a light scene, but also, I believe, a metaphor, because when you're too focused on what's on your screens and what we don't have, we may miss the right turn in front of us. Now, Arj, meanwhile, is the definition of the modern hustler, just juggling delivery gigs, odd jobs, and sleepless nights filled with calm app interruptions. Now, that one moment in the film when an ad cuts through his meditation, that was so hilarious to me and painfully real, because peace itself seemingly has become a part of the subscription economy. Now, Jeff, on the other hand, he represents the opposite end of the American dream, but he's restless too. I mean, the cold plunges he took, the sound baths, the search for stillness through excess. You still have these two men, one broke and one loaded, but both are tired and both are chasing some kind of calm. Now, later in the film, Arj meets his guardian angel, Gabriel. It was a funny moment because Arj realized he was not a top angel and called him his budget guardian angel. That was so hilarious to me, and the audience also laughed. And personally, I can relate because I think my guardian angel is either drunk or on crack half the time. But you could tell Gabriel felt that label in the moment because Gabriel wants to save a soul, not just a life. So when he takes things into his own hands and switches Arj and Jeff's lives, that's when Good Fortune really starts to dig in deeper. So the film's core idea that money can't buy meaning isn't new, but Good Fortune approaches it with warmth and wit. This isn't an anti-wealth sermon. It's a reminder that comfort without connection is just another form of emptiness. Elena has one of the film's best lines. She says she would rather be down here than up there, fighting for the people like her to have a shot. It's a quiet declaration that worth comes from participation and not position. Then you have Jeff's awakening, where he says, we have it good because too many of them have it bad. That lands like a confession. He finally sees how uneven the playing field is, and the film doesn't let him off easy for that. And then there's Martha's line to Gabriel, where she says sometimes a lost soul doesn't need an angel. They just need another person. That one stays with you. It reframes the story. The real miracle isn't divine, it's human empathy. And what I took from it is never envy anyone, because you don't know their struggle or their ending. So Good Fortune isn't saying you shouldn't want success or money. It's asking you to work on your soul while you reach for those things. Now, visually, the film embraces the real Los Angeles. You have taco stands, palm-lined streets, that blend of hope and fatigue in the sunlight. It's not Hollywood's fantasy LA, it's that working LA. Now, the tone stays bright and fast, that recognizable Aziz Ansari rhythm, part stand-up timing and then part heartfelt pauses. Now, the music matches poppy, 80s inspired, just enough bounce to keep the comedy light. but smart enough to pull you back in when the emotion comes in. Now, Keanu Reeves, Gabriel, he brings an almost meditative calm. He's funny, but there's a sadness underneath, to be honest. The weight of someone who's seen eternity and still doesn't have all the answers. Now, good fortune makes you laugh, but it also, again, nudges you to check your own definition of fortune. Is it the bank balance, the peace of mind, or the people who stand beside you when things fall apart? By the end, the film reminds us that good fortune isn't about luck or luxury. It's about grace. It's about the small human ways we keep each other going. Because the richest life isn't the one with wings or wealth. It's the one where you keep showing up with your heart and your soul first. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Stacey Brewer of Real Blue. Those were my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Now, if you like this review, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.